Uh, One is, how has the influence of what's been called now to see you aunties and uncles impacted the players and your family personally?
Uh, First of all, I'm thankful and appreciative that God would understand that. Get us what, like to see you uncles and aunties. Come on, man. You talking about people that would have never met, that would have never conversated, that would never convened, but by this foolish game we call football. That God has done a wonderful thing that brought us together. Not only one ethnicity, but ethnicities.
Oh, no doubt.
Climate, social statuses. It ain't about no power, about no tripping. It's about people uniting. And I love it. So I love it. I seem like they can't get to meet nobody. I want to, meet everybody. I want to bring them in the indoor and actually shake their hands and talk to y'all and just meet everybody. Like when people, when they choose to come to games, I would love to meet them.
Yeah. I hear that. Aunties. Yep.
Oh, what's up, y'all? What up, y'all? It's your girl Bella. I'm back up in this piece, y'all. Life be lifing, y'all. So you heard Coach Prime. He appreciate us. He does, y'all. And I think a cookout is coming soon. I am so blown away from what I just heard, man. But here's the topic that I want to talk about, y'all. Because these people need to know we don't respect them at all. And who else gonna tell them if it ain't your girl, Bella? I'll tell them. So let's get right off into it, y'all, because at some point, we really have to realize, and you got to ask yourself, why should Shedeur fans keep giving the Cleveland media credibility when they keep showing us the same goddamn pattern? Why? At some point, enough is enough. This is not about one article. This ain't about one reporter. This is not even about one hot take. It's about years, y'all, of watching the Cleveland media create narratives around Shedeur Sanders while acting like they're the gatekeepers of football. And I don't think half of them played a game, a snap. So today, y'all, I got to talk about what everybody else won't say and why so many black football fans and probably other races, but I'm black, so I can only speak on my culture, don't respect the Cleveland media. And I don't think we ever have, you know. So let's get off into it, y'all. And remember, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. This is where black culture, black sports, and black voices get the spotlight they deserve. And you get told the truth, right? So here we have, and you know what pressed my buttons with this Brandon Thorsby stuff with the gambling, right? That really, really hit a switch for me because I have a son, right? He's black. And I could just imagine last year these folks was had Shedeur on the cross, nailed his hands and feet on the cross over two speeding tickets. And here you have this white quarterback that betted against his team, gambling against his team, and he's being treated like he got two speeding tickets. That's how diabolical these people are, y'all. So that's what really drew the line for me and made me make this video. So this isn't about just the criticism of what's going on in this world, right? Because we see it, we feel it, and we know what it is. I mean, we don't have to guess. We know what's happening. And I get on I get on black men all the time because to me, a lot of this can be handled if a black man walk up to or not even walk up to, but just call out these racist white men, right? Us women, black women, we're tired, y'all. Can we get some help? I mean, it's so obvious that these people are racist and entitled. And if a black man just tell them, it'll even the playing field. Coach Prime can't do it. Shedeur can't do it. Shiloh can't do it. But you can. So I want to make one thing clear. Nobody, not even me, is saying that this media can't criticize Shedeur Sanders. Nobody's saying that because we criticize him all the time. But if he throws interceptions, if he misses reads, make bad decisions, talk about it. We don't care. That's what you're supposed to do. That's football. The issue is when every little thing becomes another opportunity to question his character instead of his play. And like I said, this Brendan Sorsby has allowed me to make this video. So, all these manufactured narratives that these people have, I'm calling it out. And really, to be honest with you, in history, that's what black women have always done, right? We're always calling out these white men and their racist, entitled tactics. So, let's talk about these manufactured narratives. Let's talk about how stories continue getting recycled, right? And I'm going to tell you, y'all, it is so sad that now, a year ago, they're actually talking about something a year ago, and they included Johnny Manziel. This is the height these people would go not to say Shedeur is a great quarterback. They want to talk about every other quarterback. They don't want us there, the fans. They don't like us. They would rather deal with another quarterback totally, entirely, instead of dealing with us because we are in their face. The fans are in their face. We're calling out their bullshit. These people don't know X's and O's. Like, it's ridiculous, right? And to mention Johnny Manziel comments resurfacing after more than a year, y'all, ask yourself, why are they talking about this today? I mean, because I can go and find the video, but I'm going to let you do that yourself. Go and search Cleveland Browns Johnny Manziel. Like, it's ridiculous, y'all. All these old quotes is getting revived, y'all, from these people. It's really sickening. It really is. So here's the double standard. Here's the double standard, y'all. I know you see it. But like I said, you guys are watching videos from people who won't even be honest and call these people out. I don't know. Is it bad to say somebody's racist? Is it bad to say somebody's entitled? That's where the double standards come in because they can call our athletes whatever they want to call them, Let me think. What did they call Shedeur last year? Oh, they said he was because of the speeding tickets, immature. They called him what did they say? They just really defamated his character to the point where you probably thought he gambled against his team. How they were talking, right? So explain to me, y'all, why so many fans perceive different treatment depending on the player or media people as well, right? It's not that nobody else gets criticized because they didn't criticize this white quarterback, Brandon Sorsby. They coddled him. Oh, he didn't do anything wrong. Oh, he just made a bet. This is the limits that these people go to protect their own. Why we can't protect our own? Because many fans believe similar situations aren't covered with the same intensity. So, but why are we sugarcoating and tiptoeing around racism? Why? Why did we continue doing this? Why we can't say these people are racist and entitled black men? Why? Why won't you call these white men out? And to me, that's the perception that creates the distrust in our community. So we push back. A lot of us, black women, we push back, especially in sports media. I'm seeing a lot of more bold black women in sports media. And I wonder why. I wonder why. Is it because there's a lack of support when it comes to us? Yeah, I think so, y'all. I think it's a lack of trust that's between in our communities between black women and black men, right? Because we don't. I know I don't mind calling them out. So I think that's why not only myself, not only the CU aunties, the CU uncles, any Cleveland Browns fans, anything that supports the Sanders, right? I think that's why we push back so hard. More of the CU aunties, though. Talk about the women versus the men because I don't know why the black men won't take that position with these white men. But it's always been like that. And it's historical. It goes all the way back to slavery days, right? But that's another video. See, fans don't have to rely on newspapers anymore. Former players had no way to speak for themselves, right? Majority of the time, fans were left with just what the media had to say, sports analysts had to say, and that was it. You had so many different sports analysts with the final word, but not today, not no more. And we should be happy, y'all, that people can evaluate football for themselves. I don't think it's fair that a lot of our black athletes are put in this predicament, right? So now we can evaluate for ourselves, y'all. We could speak for ourselves, y'all. The traditional media no longer controls the conversation, and that is what Cleveland media is going through right now. That I'm able to come on here and tell Cleveland media they suck, and I can give them why. I know you see the videos floating around of Ramsey talking about how Shedeur does know how to read covers, but I don't feel like I need to make a video about that because you should know that. I don't have anything to prove to Cleveland media about Shedeur's knowledge and um, maturation of football. I don't feel like I need to do that. Either you believe or you don't, period. So I don't know why a lot of our black podcasters waste their time with the Cleveland media. And it gotten to the point where it's like y'all want to prove to them that they're wrong. But why? Why give them validation, right? But I feel you. This is why a lot of fans feel the coverage doesn't reflect what they're actually seeing. And this is what I have to say. We have a voice now. And Cleveland media, we don't respect you. We don't respect your opinion. We don't respect your intake, your takes. And if you saw the beginning of the video, Coach Prime is praising us. Yeah, he is. But I don't know about y'all. But I'm at the point, y'all. If I see another Cleveland media headline, I don't even click on that BS. For what? They prove it over and over and over and over. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. Why do y'all keep reporting what these people are saying? I don't get it. I don't get it. Keep scrolling. You're giving them a flashlight as if what they're saying is valuable. Because I already know what it's gonna be. Like, don't you know that by now? Some kind of drama, some kind of narrative, some ways to make Shedeur Sanders the story because that's all they got. And now they're leeching on Johnny Manziel for a story. Are you serious? These people are wacko, man. Y'all have to have noticed this. Johnny Manziel, y'all. He left Cleveland over a decade ago, y'all. 10 years, almost 10 years. That's how sick and fragile these people are. Yes, and I'm talking about the white man. What in the F? Yes. And that's the real conversation I'm going to have. Not Johnny, not even Shedeur. I want to talk about why so many of us don't respect Cleveland sports media. Right now, y'all, G. Bush is leading the pack. He's a black podcaster. He is the one who interviewed Shedeur. He's getting props from Shedeur's camp. He's getting respect from Shedeur's camp. So we're going to go with G. Bush in Cleveland media. So make sure you subscribe to G. Bush. Now, before y'all jump all in the comments talking smack, or maybe not, maybe y'all agree with me. I don't know. You might be right, Detroit Gemini. But let me tell you something I've learned too. No white man has ever won an argument with a black woman. And maybe that's our strength. Maybe we are the ones who carry or finish it, right? Maybe we are the finishers. I don't know. But it needs to be talked about. And maybe that is not their strength, black men. Maybe. I don't know. But this is what I do know. When Shedeur got those two speeding tickets, you would have thought Cleveland Browns had drafted public enemy number one, right? Meanwhile, all these other quarterbacks around the league have had situations 10 times worse. And somehow the energy don't be the same. That should piss any black man off. That's what I'm seeing. And I get it. You don't want that smoke, black men. But I do. I don't mind the smoke. I love smoke barbecue ribs. I love smoked baked beans. I love smoke. So I'm gonna fall back off the black men just a little bit. But I wish you do step up and call these white men out. Because it's needed. And that's why they are tripping right now, y'all. Cleveland media is tripping. They cannot handle black women calling them out. That's why they spiraling about Shedeur. Oh, they just don't even want to deal with them to the because we we on their ass, y'all. We have challenged every white fragility bone in their body to the point where they throwing up the white flag. So that's the only reason why I'm gonna say, you know what, black man, maybe you're right. Maybe you shouldn't call these weak ass white men out. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should leave that to us. Because I think we're experts at this point. Maybe it's not your job. But I just want to know, black man, why do y'all keep running to Cleveland media every morning like they got insider gospel? And then you actually, well, you know what? I already talked about that. It's okay. That's why I love what I'm building over here, y'all. And I love the fact that we got a lot of new media people, um, black media people, fans, former athletes. We got people actually watching football. And I'm going to tell you, this is why we don't respect you, Cleveland media. And if you're a part of the Coach Prime regime, which means I'm talking about Truth, I'm talking about Jackson State, Colorado, and now Shedeur is in NFL. Shiloh went to Tampa. But if you are a part of that, right, that regime, that cycle, you know football. If you didn't know, you've been learning football over the years. So you have a group of people that comes from the Coach Prime regime, right, who understands football, who actually watch football. We got some of the black men break down film, and you have a lot of us not um, looking for the next controversial headline with Shedeur. That is what Coach Prime is talking about. But see, Cleveland media, y'all might fool some people, but I think a lot of Cleveland Browns fans are waking up because y'all not going to continue fooling everybody. And that's why every time another video drop, another article drop, you got a lot of the Coach Prime regime laughing now before they even read it, which is great because I'm going to keep making these videos for that simple fact. So I want to know, y'all, do y'all think I'm tripping? Because I want Cleveland media to understand why we don't respect them. Because, like I said, now, y'all, they're waving the white flag. They're like, oh my God, okay, you won. This is a fresh start. This is a new Cleveland, y'all. And these type of videos have to be made. Cleveland media, you have lost your credibility. We don't respect you. You don't watch football. You don't understand X's and O's. And that's that. Y'all, somebody got to tell them. Why not me? Why not me? I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, share the videos, get me in the algorithm. Y'all, I'm be making a lot of videos today. Like I said, life be lifing. Drop it in the comments. Let's talk. And on the way out, I'll play something for Shedeur, the music I made for him. Make sure you go and check out who interviewed Coach Prime. I got that from Uncle Nilly, the pre-game show. Make sure y'all go subscribe to them. So Uncle Nilly and Chico, that's a podcast that is for Shedeur. They're a part of the CU Coach Prime regime. You got G. Bush in Cleveland. You got trying to think of everybody. My mind's going blank. Um, it's a lot of us. You got Life in Football. You got FB Things. You got um, these are all YouTube channels y'all should go and follow because we stomping over the old media, y'all. We got to get them out of here. Um, my mind's going blank, y'all. I can't think of everybody, but it is a circle. You got Auntie Faye. You got Big Snacks. This off the top of my head, y'all. It's a lot of us that has taken over because we had to, y'all. Nobody's gonna listen to these people, man. Never even tried out for a team. They don't respect the game. And if you've been a part of Coach Prime regime, you know that's the family business. How you not gonna respect it? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all, it's a lot of us out here. Like I said, I'm trying my best to do better with content. Like I said, life be lifing, but your girl is here. I know I'm needed. I know I'm needed because it's too much of what Cleveland media um going on. It's been too much. I've been sitting back looking and watching, and our black athletes need outlets, y'all, because they've been dogging them for years. They have. If you go back and you really think about it, they've been dogging these boys out for years, and I think Shedeur is um, the wake up call, right? I think a lot of these black athletes have become just a little bit more brave. You feel me? Um, because if Shedeur can go through that and still prevail, man, that's history in the making. That is history in the making. So yeah, uh, you can go check out my music that I made for Shedeur for this situation. Since he got drafted, I've been creating songs based on what's been happening with him and the I don't know if they call it the album. I'm Gen X, so the album is called The Hunger Games. It's a lot of great music on there. Go check it out. The link will be in the bio, I guess. I actually was able to put it on the screen. I don't know if it's still there, if you can see it. Um, but yeah, do your girl a favor. And on the way out, I'll play something for you guys. Play the Hunger Games because this is what it's all about. If you watch the Hunger Games, this is exactly what you're seeing now. And this is what the NFL do, baby. NFL Hunger Games. Till next time, y'all. Peace. Like, comment, share. hit that notification bell. Until next time, peace.
You survive. Yeah. It's the Hunger Games. They try to start me out, now I'm running plays. Number 2, but I came in first place. From Colorado, now I'm in a new state. It's the Hunger Games. All that pressure turned a boy to a flame. They was praying on my fall, I stayed sane. Now I'm QB1, remember the name. They was watching every move, every throw, every step. Last game in college, yeah, they thought I was next. Hunger in my eyes, but they fed me to doubt. Media talking crazy, trying to count me out. Draft night pressure, yeah, the room got quiet. They ain't see the vision, but I stayed defined. Turned pain into fuel, every hit, every scar. They threw me in the arena, I became who I Hunger Games. They try to stop me out, now I'm running plays. Number 2, but I came in first place. From Colorado, now I'm in a new